In this video, we will learn about viral disease AIDS. Now, HIV and AIDS. Now, HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus, and AIDS stands for Acquired Immunodeficiency Syndrome. Okay, syndrome basically means a group of symptoms. Okay, now, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, which is commonly known as AIDS, is one of the most dreadful disease today. Now, it was first identified in 1981. Now, in 1984, American and French scientists independently identified their causative agent, and HIV was the causative agent. Now, incidence of disease. So, it was estimated that 3 to 3.5 million people are infected with the disease in various parts of the world. Of these, 1.5 million patients are found in USA alone. Now, AIDS is a fatal disease in which body's immune system breaks down. Now, if your immunity is breaking down, then this would give the pathway to the normal bacteria, which normally cannot infect you, to even infect you in a harmful sense. Okay, like you will become susceptible to infectious disease and neurological disorders more easily than a normal person would. Now, once a person is infected, the virus will remain in his body. Since HIV infection take place many years to manifest, it can infect other person too, because the incubation period or the window period of HIV is very long, sometimes years. So people even don't know that they are infected with the HIV virus. Now, the causative agent of AIDS is the virus named human immunodeficiency virus, which is HIV. Now, the presence of the virus can be detected from body fluids such as blood, semen, saliva, tears, urine of an infected person. Now, if you take any of these things, then you will get also infected by this same virus. Now, the virus attacks cells of the immune system that fights against any infection. So, this is a picture of that HIV virus. You can see that this is the protein code. This is the RNA, which is the genetic material. This is the glycoprotein code outside. Okay. Now, structure of HIV, as you can see, it is spherical and about 90 to 120 nanometer in diameter. Okay, now it has two identical copies of RNA as its hereditary materials. Okay, so this is one copy, this is second copy. Now, associated with each RNA molecule, there is an enzyme which is known as reverse transcriptase. Now, normally what happens is DNA converts into RNA, and this process is known as transcription. Now, reverse transcriptase is an enzyme which converts RNA back to DNA. Now, the RNA are enclosed in a nucleocapsid protein and is covered with a lipoprotein coat having glycoprotein spikes. Okay. Now the spikes bind to the plasma membrane of helper T cells, which is a type of WBC. Now incubation period. Now the incubation period of HIV can go even up to 10 to 12 years. HIV positive persons during this period do not show any kind of symptoms but show positive result in HIV test. Since HIV infection takes place many years to manifest, the HIV positive person can infect other persons for years together. Now, effects of HIV infection. Now, in AIDS patients, basically what happens is even a minor infection, let's say common cold, can become life threatening. Okay, it can become serious and cancer also develops. Once AIDS symptoms appears, the patient is unable to survive for more than 3 years because of these minor infection becoming more fatal. Death always occurs due to some other infectious disease which cannot be treated due to AIDS. Okay. Symptoms. Flu-like symptoms like fever, headache, sore throat, running nose, which are very common. Jaundice due to liver infection, nausea, and loss of appetite, which means you will not feel hungry. Okay. Now, swollen lymph nodes, decreased count of blood platelets. Now, sweating at night, severe damage to brain leading to loss of memory and ability to think and speak. Due to failure of the immune system, victim becomes susceptible to other infections as well. Now the transmission part. So it can be transmitted from one person to another person because it is a communicable disease, and it is transmitted via sexual contact with the infected person or the contaminated blood transfusion. So whenever you go for a blood transfusion, they always check that they are not giving HIV positive. And whenever you are going to donate the blood, they even test that for HIV test. Now the parental transmission from the mother to the fetus via placenta is also possible during pregnancy. Now, the use of contaminated needles, syringes, blades, razors more than one person can also transmit this disease. Now, the preventive measures and cure. So, one should always maintain wife-husband relationship. Now, if you go from one sexual partner to another sexual partner, there is more probability of you getting infected by HIV virus. Now, the use of only HIV negative blood for transfusion, use of only disposable syringe, blades, and razors. Mass education emphasizing protected sexual contact by using condoms and avoiding intravenous drug abuse. Okay, I hope this topic is clear to you. Thank you.